What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Trey Sense, man, and I hope everybody had themselves a great weekend. When you see this, it's going to be Monday, so you know what it is. It is that time again. It's time for us to do the weekly fragrance review. Before we get into it, I need you to like this video, need you to share this video, and if you've come by the channel multiple times, I need you to do me a favor and sub. Also, always keep in mind that your boy is partnered with JB Butters. So go to www.jbbutters.com and get yourself some great shea butters. This is the YSLY, and I have worn this several times since I got it. I wear it with all my light, fresh aquatic scents, and it is really, really good. Use code TREY5 and get yourself $5 off. It's good stuff. Now, where do we start? And again, I hope all you had a good weekend. Let me clean my glasses real quick. Get the specs right. It's not going to take us long because this is a short video, 7 days, but there were 2 days I didn't wear fragrances. And yeah, one of them being Easter. I didn't do anything Easter. I just kind of chilled around the house. So I did not put on a fragrance. So we're going to skip Sunday, and jump right into Monday. We're going to jump right into Mundane Monday. What did I wear Monday? From the House of Alexandria. It is Royal Equestrian, which is I think like a horse. And this is Alexandria's version of Parfums de Marly's Layton. It's pretty close. I think Layton is a little bit more spicier. Alexandria makes really good fragrances, so I don't have anything bad to say about Alexandria. They make good fragrances. For the money, yeah, I mean it's a good scent. It's a good scent. To me, it comes across a little bit more free than Layton. Now that's just me. And it's not quite as high of quality as Parfums de Marly. But for the money, again, it's a good scent. And yeah, I think I like Layton just a little bit more, but this is what I wore Monday. I can't remember if I got any compliments on it, which normally means I didn't. But from the House of Alexandria, it is Royal Equestrian again. And I was old when I figured this out, like in my 40s. I think equestrian means like horse riding. Yeah, right. Anyway, that's what I wore Monday. Tuesday, I went with one that I was glad to get my hands on, as I got both of those fragrances in a package deal from the House of Rochas. It is I Mustache You a Question. Mustache. And this is considered to be a YSL Tuxedo clone, and it's doggone close. It's pretty close. Again, this is one of those touchy type of situations. I personally, if I wanted a YSL Tuxedo clone, I would go with Sensual Obsessions version, which I have, and it is a banger. Every time I wear it, people stop me and go, "What are you wearing?" They'll ask me something like, "What do you wash your clothes in?" I'm just like, "What?" And it was like, "You smell so good. What is that?" And then I tell them. But this is really close. This is really close. Now, I haven't smelled the OG YSL Tuxedo, but when I compare this to Sensual Obsessions YSL's version of Tuxedo, this is good. That is great. This is not quite as deep, not quite as rich as Sensual's. The oil concentration is probably not anywhere near it, even though this is a parfum. This is a parfum concentration. No, Let me back that up, because nowadays you have to iterate. This is a parfum. This is an EDP, not a parfum concentration, because the parfum concentration is more concentrated than the EDP. This is an EDP. This is an eau de parfum, not the parfum. Let me correct that for somebody to get all huffy and puffy. You know, people get huffy and puffy about stuff like that in these videos. But it's funny, they want to always say stuff to me and Sam and Cheapo and us smaller, but y'all don't go bother big business. Ashton, I know them other reviewers, when they make a mistake, and they make them, y'all just don't say nothing to them. Why y'all all over us? I ain't never said I was perfect. I'm just your homeboy talking to you about fragrances. That smells good. Now, the thing about this one is, you kind of go nose blind to it, and then all of a sudden you catch a whiff and you be like, shit, is that me smelling like that? It's nice. This is a nice, well-made, gentlemanly fragrance. I have nothing bad to say about this fragrance. The bottle is misleading. The color of the juice is misleading, because you'll think it's more of an old school fougere powerhouse. No, it's not. It's not. Very nice, dressed up citrus fragrance. Very, very good. If you do not have this, I suggest you get it. If you want a clone of YSL's Tuxedo, I suggest you go to Sensual Obsessions. Tell Kevin your boy Trey sent you. That's one you need in your collection. Great springtime fragrance, great for weddings, great for just if you want to smell dressy and not try too hard, not have to think about it. That's the one. That's the one. Now this is good, and the next time I have the urge to wear the two, what I may do is just layer them. I may layer this with Sensual Obsession and be done with it. But nonetheless, that is what I wore Tuesday. What did I do with my Monday fragrance, y'all? Oh, I set it up here. That's what I wore Tuesday. And the performance on it is decent. You're going to lose track of it, but then you'll catch a whiff, and yeah. Wednesday. What did I wear Wednesday? Wednesday, I wanted to go with something else that, again, brand new purchase for me, just got it in. And this is an extrait de parfum, and it is from Fragrance World. And it is Happiness Oud. And I did get a compliment on this one. A young lady came through my line, and she was like, you always smell so good. You always smell so good. And I was just like, well, thank you. And it was this one. Again, Fragrance World, it's a clone house. They make interpretations of clone fragrances, which seems to be the hottest thing going. And I'll reiterate this. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. Whether you like dapper, whether you like sensual, whether you like making sense, or Alexandria, I like those guys better, because honestly, the quality is better, and so is the concentration of oil that you get in there. Those boys, just the longer they stay on your skin, the stronger they get, and the longer they sit, the stronger they get. Now, this is supposed to be an extrait de parfum. I don't know. But what you do get is a fruity oud. It's not animalic. It's a little bit spicy. I like the fragrance, but I am a oud guy. I love oud as a scent profile. I think it is good. I like everything about this fragrance, though. The presentation to me is nice. The bottle is nice. It's very good design. It just looks good. It just looks good. If I had my own fragrance company, I would definitely put my fragrance in a bottle that looks like this. I like it. I like it a lot. The only thing I don't like is, you have to be careful with symbolism and stuff today, and that little pentagon diamond shaped thing. You have to be careful. You gotta be careful. We ain't part of no fraganami around here. With all they doing the Puff Daddy and stuff. Man, you gotta be careful. So, but nonetheless, it's a beautiful scent, and I think this can be had for around $30 to $35. And this is the second fragrance from Fragrance World that I have, and yeah, they do a really good job. But from the house of Fragrance World, it is Happiness Oud. How close is it to the original? From the research I've done, it's pretty close. I've actually even heard other reviewers say that they prefer this over Oud for Happiness, but you'll have to be the judge of that. You'll have to get you a sample of Oud for Happiness and then get you some Happiness Oud and see. But what I can tell you is this stuff is good. And I like it. And that's what I wore Wednesday. Thursday. It was a little bit cool. And I wanted to wear something that represented that and something also that I had. And I paired this with the JB Butters as well. And it is Halloween Man X. And I think I paired this with my Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille Shea Butters because of the vanilla. Is because this is a roasted coffee note in it that's just, and I like this fragrance. If you're looking for a very strong roasted coffee note, this is the fragrance to go with. And I got a compliment on this one as well. Older lady, checked out through my line, and she stopped and she goes, "Oh, you smell so nice. You smell so nice." And again, she goes, "Every time I come in here, you smell so good." And it was this one. And I'll be honest with you, I wasn't thrilled with the performance on this fragrance at all. Again, when you buy stuff used, sometimes, I don't know if Mar bought it new. I doubt it, especially from the dent, size of the dent that's on this bottle. He probably picked it up secondhand, so third or fourth hand. I don't know if the original Halloween Man X, let me rephrase that. I don't know if I bought a new one that hadn't went through several hands, if it would perform better or not. I know every time I pick this bottle up, I drop that top. I know that. But nonetheless, it is a good fragrance. And out of all the fragrances that I've sprayed on as I moved just then, the one that hit me in the face was the Mustache. But I do like this fragrance, man. I do. I think it has a beautiful, beautiful scent profile. I may purchase another bottle. Well, it'd be the same thing. No trade, it'd be secondhand. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Do y'all have any issues with longevity on your Halloween Man shot? It smells good. It's a very deep, rich coffee smell. That's nice. That's nice, but I lost track of it after about 2 hours. Now, clearly other people could smell it, but I lost track of it. That's just me. Didn't really get any other compliments from that, and it was a busy day because I went to the barbershop, then I went to my foot doctor, then went to work. So, but nonetheless, great smelling fragrance. I just wish it lasted longer. That was Thursday. I didn't wear anything Friday because I was tired. Boy's back has been hurting the last couple of weeks. That nerve, I must have, but anyway, it's been aggravating me a little bit more than normal, which affects my leg, and I just didn't do nothing. How about that? So Friday, I just chilled, didn't do anything. Saturday, I did kick it with a friend, watched some basketball, did stuff like that. And the fragrance that I wore, and I did get compliments on it, is 1821. What is it? What is this? Homemade tobacco, man-made tobacco, and I like this shit, man. This is right up my alley. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't gonna press you about it. We ain't gonna discuss it. This is a good fragrance. This is a good fragrance. This smells like a really expensive fragrance. I love the design of this fragrance. I love the fact that you can pick up the notes. I love the fact that it's boozy, it's gourmandy, it's sweet. You got that tobacco in there. You can smell the tobacco. It doesn't smell like a cheap tobacco. It's not like CK Shock grew on me. And the last time I wore CK Shock, I'll be honest with you, I got a lot of compliments on it. And people were calling out ridiculous stuff like, "Is that Baccarat Rouge 540?" And I'm just like, "Is your nose broke? Like, how do you?" But they were just calling out expensive fragrances, and I'm just like, no. But to me, CK Shock has a busy dry down. It's just not. It works, but it's not the most appealing. This right here is 1821. Bro, this is some grown man stuff right here. This is some grown man stuff right here. I was asked several times that night, now what are you wearing? What are you wearing? My homeboy asked me, what are you wearing? Because we went to a bar and watched the Alabama basketball game, and what are you wearing? What are you wearing? And it was 1821 man-made tobacco. Again, tobacco is the star of the show, but you see that juice, and that's exactly what it smells like, man. You get some booze, you get some tobacco, you get some sweetness, you get some, and the most important thing, you get great projection, great performance, great longevity. I smelled this all night, and even when I got home that night, I was like, I was smelling myself. I was like, okay, I like that. And I mixed this with the JB Butters. I mixed it with the Egyptian Amber. That's what I wore this one with. But this is a good fragrance. I am very late to the party on this one. But if you were curious and you wanted your favorite reviewers' take on this fragrance, listen to me now. Yeah, believe me later on. Get this one. It's a great fragrance. I do not think you will be disappointed in that at all. I just don't. All right, guys, that is it, man. That's it. That is, oh yeah. Okay. I have to do a little bit of a retraction. Polo Big Pony #1. This is tough. I paid $19 for this, and I've worn it 2 or 3 times. I think 19 may be too much to pay for this because the performance, the scent profile is great. The performance is just so bad. And I knew the performance was bad, but I would hate for you to spend $19 on this thinking that you were going to get anything. The only thing I can see this fragrance being done with is layering it. And if you can pick it up from somebody for $10 or $15 maybe, I don't even think it's worth $19.99. It's just, the scent profile is great, but it just, scent profile is great. You get a great lime note, and I could see like the first fragrance that comes to mind when I spray that, I'm thinking, man, I want to wear that with my Tommy Bahama SSL St. Bart's. Man, I want to wear that with my John Barbados Artisan Pure. But then I think it's gonna be gone before you know it. So maybe it sticks to clothes a little bit better. But if you see this out at your TJ Maxx, I'm gonna encourage you to pass on it. And I don't do that very often. If you buy it with the understanding of it is a horrible performer, which means it would be great to wear to bed or situations like that. So if you're like me and you wear fragrances to bed, especially if you've taken a shower and you're going straight to bed, this is one that you can wear because it's not going to be there in the morning, and it's not going to cause any kind of a ruckus. But nonetheless, I just want to say that, and it's hard for me because I'm a huge fan of polo clothing, polo fragrances, but this is one you may want to steer clear of because performance is going to be below par. Now, that being said, I'm going to get off of here and give my back a break, edit this video and get it up so you can see it. Again, www.jbbutters.com. Use code TREY5 for $5 off. Thank you for returning to the scene of the crime, and thank you all so much for always being the best part of this channel. I love you all, and may God bless you all. And until next time, guys, peace.